Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. I know we haven't had a video in, a week now. I've had a lot of this past week going into rebuilding some stuff at the house. I know it sounds like I'm doing that kind of crap all the time, but truly I am. This time I was closing up a closet and then knocking out the wall because it kind of like adjoined another closet. Like we had an entryway and it was a wall and then there was an opening. On the other side of the wall, there was a closet right here, and then the wall, so it was kind of like an S, if that makes any sense. So I was knocking out that wall in the middle, closing this up, building a header, and that's a lot more complicated than it sounds when you're having to work with mobile home structures, because they use 1x3s instead of 2x4s, and it can get really weird when you're building the header, especially when you don't have any room up top because the ceilings are lower at the sides. But I had a lot of fun with it. It ended up turning into redoing the floors, casing the base, like casing around the window, painting everything 3 times, redid the lights, put in recessed lighting. So it was a project, and having to work through all that and moving electrical around. I'm not licensed in any of that stuff, but usually I can figure that kind of thing out. In the process, I actually hurt my thumb, so that's why that's there. And it's not too bad, but I did want to cover it up because it looks gross. And I didn't want to gross you guys out. Basically, I was screwing in with an impact drill in a tight spot for a metal screw, and it was over my head, and I got to the very end. I was trying to push it in real hard, missed, and basically the tip of the screwdriver went into this part of my thumb. In fact, I need to cut my nails right now. I've got some paint right there. I need to get that taken care of. For me, it's hard for me to handle stuff, or just chip the nails or do something like that. But anyways, I'm going to stop with the whole story about that kind of stuff. We're actually going to open these up at the end of the video. I want to open up something with you guys since I hadn't given you guys a video in now a week. And I don't have a ton to show here. I'm going to show you guys some consignment stuff and some stuff that I bought. So I got these in. This is technically a card that does not have Charizard in the name, but it's featuring the Charizard itself. And I actually have one of them already. I think I've shown you guys the A006, but there's a whole set. There's actually 8 different ones. I got to get the Charizard and Alakazam set as well. I think I have one of them. But I went ahead and picked this set up for, it was $800, so I paid $100 per card. And I think I could have won some of the individual auctions for less than that, but it was just a hassle trying to chase down the individual ones from different sellers. I got all of these at once, and I was happy with it. I should have bid on the previous lot that started out at 99 cents. I think it only went for like $400 or some, so I paid almost twice as much, but I think I may win out in the long run on this one. Next up, got this one in on consignment. We have a Dragonite First Edition. It would be for CS1 if you're looking for it in my eBay listings. It should already be live. I imagine it's going to go through the end of this week. Now we've got some different cards here. We've got a Raichu First Edition base set. This is an 8. You guys know how I feel about the high grade First Edition base set hollows. Really anything 6, 7, 8. You're going to be able to find for a really good price. 9s I think are optimal if you can get them, but again, these are still not going to be too bad. In fact, I just picked up an Alakazam, I think in a 6, or it might have been an 8. Should be coming in soon. But I can't win these, of course. These are coming through consignment. Alright, we've got a Shadowless Nidoking 8, got a base set 2 Blastoise, got a Dark Vaporeon. This is a no rarity symbol Nidoking, which fortunately it does have a little crack here at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does not compromise on the card. Got a Zapdos, also no rarity. And here, I might as well explain it. I always forget that, not everyone watches my videos all the time. In fact, half of you are just here from recommended videos, but no rarity is referring to that right there. There's no rarity symbol, and for base set, on the Japanese side, a lot of people see it kind of like First Edition. It's not First Edition, but this is kind of the way they see it. See it as like an earlier version print. If nothing else, it is definitely way more scarce. In fact, I'm still looking for a 10 in the Charizard for the no rarity. It's base set 2 Blastoise, not Blastoise, Venusaur. We already went through the Blastoise. Here we got some more. Southern Islands, Slowking with the 9. Got the Meryl. Got a Groudon from Call of Legends. Hidden Legends, Dark Celebi. Always like that artwork. Got one of the SL cards. Palkia. Got a Lapras EX, Latios EX. The Ruby and Sapphire, those have always been a little bit more tough for me to get in a 10. The Dragons, haven't used a bit, or EX Dragon hasn't been as bad for me to find in a tin, but they've gotten a lot more scarce lately, and people are definitely going for them. Got a Squirtle, Ivysaur. All these are reverse hollows. Got Dark Arbok, Dark Golbat, Dark Hypno, and the reason the name is yellow on this one but not on these is because these are actual. These would be the actual hollow cards, and if that, I don't know if that makes any sense, but so you're going to have them numbered 1 through, you know, say 17 or something like that. There'll be 17 different hollows, and then they start over with like the rares, which would be non-hollow if they weren't reverse hollow. So they don't have to highlight the name, because if you take that out, the regular Dark Hypno would be a holographic card. It wouldn't say EX Team Rocket right there, but the name isn't going to be yellow either. Whereas with the Dark Golduck, if you have the regular card, it's definitely not going to have the EX Team Rocket returns, but it's not going to be hollow at all. In fact, it would just be an uncommon. Got Dark Octillery, Dark Wheezing. Now, I believe we do have a few regular hollows. Oh, here we go. Got Dark Steelix. Got the Dark Octillery. I'm trying to arc over here into Arctillery, but it's Octillery. And that one has the gem at 10. Got a 10 on the Lydian reverse, 10 on the Mareep from. Kind of looks a little different, don't it? Reminds me almost like a Deoxys Hollow. Got the Charmander. This is a 10 from Dragon. This is the secret rare. Has a nice swirl there on the right side. Scissor from Aquapolis. Got a Wartortle from Southern Islands. Got a Soul Silver Collection Ninetales. And from what I heard, this is a pretty higher end card for Dragon Ball Super. But got the Vegito gem at 10. I think someone told me that one could potentially bring about $1,200 or so. I really don't know. We'll just have to see, I guess. And then last we have a base set booster pack, most likely light. I would almost guarantee it at 20.62 grams. But there you go. There you have the weight and you have the booster pack itself. All right, guys. So that's really all I have for this video. I know a lot of you are wondering about the Logan Paul box. I mean, there's nothing really left to say. I think everybody else already hashed it out. Kind of sucks, but I will talk about it a little bit more in my Patreon, but I doubt, you know, I'm going to say anything that you guys haven't already heard from somebody else. All right, here we go. So now we're going to open up a couple of these top Series 2 booster packs. Got the James, EP7, the Water Flowers of Cerulean City. Got a Slowpoke, EP4, Rhyhorn, EP9, so we got Cubone, and this one's not stuck too bad, but you can definitely tell it's got the whitening all around it. Got the EP19, the Ghost of Maiden Peak. Oh, I did forget to announce this. I haven't had many vintage packs up for sale for a while now. I've been waiting for the site kind of to finish. They're running into some snags, so it's taking a little longer than I was expecting. But this is going to be for channel members only. I'm going to post it there. But I am going to be offering we have 8 base set 2 booster packs. These are the same ones that I had sent to Pat Flynn. I'd opened one just to check, and it actually had a hollow, so that was kind of nice. But they should all be unweighed. I had bought them unweighed, potentially light, because there's 18 of them. It was kind of like a weird lot. But I'm pretty sure that they're fine. I'm going to sell them at a pretty good price. And then, of course, I'm only going to offer out the 8 that I have there to the members on YouTube. And maybe we'll have some opened up. And my fingers are different, that's for sure. With this band-aid on it. Alright, we have Kingler, EP21. Got to execute. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed the snow. Like, it shut everything down here, but we had a lot of fun in it. I'll try to remember to put this in the video. I doubt I will. But I actually, we had a lot of fun with our four-wheelers and stuff. I ended up pulling out the bulldozer, and I had the bulldozer pulling along the canoe with 3 people in it, so that was fun. We went up and down the road a few times. The snow was thick enough to where it didn't damage the road when I put the bulldozer on it. Oh, that was kind of nice. Not too bad on the edges there. Alright, one more pack to go. Let's see what we got. My wife, she has a TikTok. She had posted it on there, which I couldn't heart it because I don't have a TikTok. I've been told it'd be easy to recycle stuff on there that I use on Instagram, but man, it's hard for me to keep up with. Oh, look at that, we got a die cut. In the hollow, we got a Kingler, but check that out. Die cuts are pretty tough. It's kind of like a chase card that you can get. It is unfortunate that they do have that little damage stuff going on there. If it centered it on the card well, might not have had that, right? Yeah, if they'd centered it well, because that's the same size. But still pretty cool. I don't know if I have the Metapod. I'll have to go back and check all my extra top stuff. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time just to watch this and continue to support the channel. If you are a channel member, be on the lookout for the post for these. I should have it up pretty soon, if not already. And then you guys can let me know if you want any. Thanks.